Who am I here with today?
Justin Waller.
What industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
Yeah, so I started off in steel. I was 24, started hanging steel locally in Louisiana. Now we have over 200 men, coast to coast, California to New York, Caribbean. We'll put steel up on the moon.
How long have you been in construction for?
I've been in construction 15 years next March.
How important has that focus been? Becoming an expert as opposed to trying to diversify and jump from industry to industry. How important has it become for you becoming a master, one of the best in the world at one thing?
Yeah, I think if I would give my young self credit for anything, it would be that I stayed in the same fight. A lot of people, they go into a career, they start getting banged up a little bit, and then they change directions. But what they don't understand is they're going to take the beginner's licks of that new industry. So if I did anything right, even though the model might not have been the model that I think ultimately I'll end up in, I stayed in the same thing long enough to make substantial money to create freedom. If you can create freedom, then you can go start watering other plants. You see, we only get so much energy in life. And so you have this cup of water, let's call it your energy. If you pour it over too many plants, you'll never bear fruit on any of them. So the one thing I did right was stay in the same industry for a very, very long time. And now I can branch out, do other things, grow other businesses, look at other business models that might be better off in the long run.
And do you come from money?
Fuck no. Hell no, man. No, not at all. I grew up in South Louisiana. There was no money around, I can tell you.
So what was that turning point like for you? Like, how did you know you wanted to get really serious about becoming financially free and building that long-term generational wealth? What was the turning point like for you?
Well, I think what happens is when you're in a situation, any situation, and this is not uncommon, you either become the situation that you're in, the atmosphere, or you decide that you want to do anything but be in that atmosphere. So for me, it was a pretty easy decision to make that I just wanted to find out what else was out there. I knew what I didn't want. And so it put me on this path to finding more and more consciousness. And as I come across those things in my growth and whatever I do, as far as the level of obtainment of my goals I hit, every time I get to the top of a mountain, I'm constantly looking for the next one. And so I think there's two things. You run away or decide not to be what you were a part of. And then two, on that path, you find more consciousness, which kind of controls your direction you go. And once you identify those things and you identify that you can do those things and you get on that path, generally the happiness is on the climbing part. Just make sure you're looking for the next one to climb, because you can get in trouble if you get to the top and you have nowhere to go.